Oh my gosh, Malone, check this out. Look, this is Ariel, the little mermaid that has been drawn into the streets of San Francisco.
That is pretty cool.
I mean, given it wasn't a cyclist, it was a jogger.
Check this out.
What have you got there?
Brian and Dave cycled 100 miles and climbed more than 5,000 feet to trace Elvis into the streets of Nashville.
That's a good effort.
It took them 7 hours.
Really? 7 hours to create that?
Yeah.
Guys, haven't you got anything better to be doing than looking at those pictures? All day you've been looking at these, come on now.
Malone, he does not appreciate true art. Look at this.
Amazing.
It's awesome. Strava Art has been around for a few years now, hasn't it?
It has. There are thousands of pieces ranging from doodles to masterpieces.
Yeah, saying that is, well, Darth Vader, Santa Claus, T-Rex, more T-Rexes, and this masterpiece.
So we thought we'd give it a go ourselves.
Yeah, set ourselves the challenge of tracing the GCN logo upon the streets of the UK, or somewhere in the UK.
Yeah. There are some ground rules though.
There are. We've got to do a ride longer than 10 kilometres and less than 100 kilometres.
Yeah, to give ourselves a chance of finishing it within the day.
Yeah, that's definitely a bonus, isn't
Yes.
it? But other than that, well, anything goes. I'm going to warn you though, Manon, before we start, mine is going to be a lot better than
Yeah, whatever. Wait until
No,
you
trust
see
me.
mine. Wait, you wait.
It's going to be better.
So this is my finished product. I'm pretty happy with that for my first attempt. So now I'm going to download it onto my Wahoo and go out and ride. Here goes nothing. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Coming through. On your left. Oh, sorry. Not another one-way street.
I need to get cracking. I'm no artist, so this could take me a while, but bear with me. Here goes. Yeah. Let's do it again. Ah. Nope.
I really should have spent more time planning this route. I'm not wearing the right shoes for this. Oh, this is so much harder than I thought. I keep going the wrong way and having to start all over again. Right, I think it's this way.
Oh no, I've been at this for 2 hours. The issue I'm having is that I can't transfer the GCN logo onto the streets of Bath. Like, how do you do the straight lines? How do you do the corners? How do you make it look like that? So with that in mind, I need to call up some help. Right, who's gonna help me? Right, so I've been doing my research and I found a chap called Gary Corduroy, created a masterpiece of the Berlin Wall. And if he can do that, he can definitely help me with the GCN logo over the streets of Bath. Madon's got no chance. Look at the detail I'm going in. She's not going to be calling up professors of the world of Strava Art. So on that note, I'm going to give him a call and hopefully he'll be able to help me. Right, Gary, I'm so glad you managed to get on this call with me. So can you tell us a little bit about your story?
Well, I first noticed Strava Art a couple of years ago. I've always been interested. I mean, I'm a graphic designer. I make maps, I make websites, and I cycle. So if you combine all those things, I would be the best person to do Strava Art.
Your most famous piece is the Berlin Wall one you did.
It took about 10 days to plan, using Illustrator, Photoshop, overlay in Photoshop, map. Yeah, I had to do a special technique where you start and stop your Garmin. You do a start-stop technique to create straight lines. And if you do enough straight lines, it kind of creates a curve following sort of 250 individual little routes on my Garmin as well. So that was a big task. So I had to create 250 different routes on Strava, download them actually to my Wahoo, because I had a Wahoo going and a Garmin. A Wahoo to follow each of the 250 routes, and a Garmin just to record the ride, which obviously would be just squiggly. And then, and after the 250 routes were done, I linked them all together using an online resource that links your fit files or your GPX files to create one image. So, yeah, it was...
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I had no idea that doing Strava Art to this level took that much planning and preparation. And to be honest, well, it's way over my head. So I asked Gary to help me out, walk me through the process and also do my routes. So I then got an email with 73 routes. 73 routes that I have to ride. And with the beauty of unpausing, pausing and saving and unpausing it again, I should have that. Now, I say should because, well, I'm doing it, so anything can happen. Without further ado, I better get all these routes onto my Wahoo and get out on my bike. Time's ticking and, well, I wonder what Malon's up to.
$16K has taken me ages. Hank's going to be here all night. Right, better get cracking on the rest of the route. So that's my route done. Quite excited to see what that comes out like. I mean, it's quite tough and it took me a lot longer than I thought, but yeah, we'll see. And it'll be interesting to see how Hank's turns out, how long it takes him compared to how long it took me and my 16K.
Right, my planning process is done. I've downloaded all the routes onto my Wahoo, 73 of them. And I guess here's the start of it. Start, pause, and off I go. Right, fastest route. Right, coming up to another checkpoint. Stop, and right, yes, back, start, pause, go. And ride, yes, back, start, pause, there we go. Oh, beautiful that. Checkpoint number 58. Stop, back, start, pause. You're probably wondering how I feel about this ride because it's quite unusual, isn't it? Normally I'd start my Wahoo and then stop it at the end of my ride. And at the moment I'm starting it, stopping it, pausing it, saving it. It just doesn't really feel like a proper ride that I'm used to doing. I've enjoyed it, but if this is what it takes to create a bit of art, then I'll do it. I wonder how Manon's getting on. I bet she's not having a cake and a coffee. checkpoint. Right, resume, stop, end ride, yes, back, start, pause, and I'm headed back that way. Bit of a strange ride, but I've got to see some nice sights. Oh, 73 routes done. And that's the last one. Right, I guess I should get it uploaded and run and see Manon. Hopefully, she hasn't been waiting too long.
Right, I've had enough. I'm going home.
Oh,
Where have you been?
I'm glad you're still here.
Hours.
Well, mine did take a little longer than expected.
How long have you been out?
Well, let's start off with yours, shall we? How long did it take? How long did you do it in? And let's see the finished
It took me
product.
20 minutes to plan the route.
That's a
then
good
it took
effort.
me about an hour and a half to ride it, and it was 16k.
Oh my gosh.
I did get a little bit lost, but it was pretty easy.
Let's see it then. Oh!
It's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that.
It's not bad, Manon. Mine's
What
a
do you
lot
mean?
better.
No, it's not.
I mean, check out this.
No way did you do that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Don't believe you.
Yeah, I did.
No.
I mean, I'm going to be honest. I did get a little bit of help
Of course. From who?
from Gary Corduroy, who actually has done the Berlin Wall and other masterpieces on Strava. Mine took, well, I rode 73 kilometers. I did 73 different routes, and it took me a good few hours to plan.
Been waiting all day for you to get that.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. But look at the masterpiece.
I mean,
it looks incredible.
It is good, but it just took you so much time and effort compared to me. Mine was...
Yeah. And I did do a lot of start-stopping action, and, well, you just did a continuous loop, didn't you?
Yeah, one loop, and you had 73 different loops.
I mean, who do you think wins? Who do you think is the best? And whose looks the best too? Let us know in that comment section below. I reckon they should have a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you guys have a go, get on Strava and do the best masterpiece that you can possibly do, and then drop it in the comment section below, because to be honest, I think you guys could do a better job than we did.
Probably.